petty, petty. Most of these bitches is 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 petty. Most of these petty. Most of these bitches is petty. 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 Most of these bitches is petty.
Hi guys, what is up? What is good? What is Gucci? It is your girl Petty Paige back at it again with yet another video for you hoes. Okay, so obviously I had absolutely no intention of making another video this evening, but as you guys know, a lot of stuff has popped off to do with Trisha Paytas. Now, if there's one person I really enjoy talking about here on my platform, it is most definitely Miss Trisha Paytas. She is one of the most interesting and most problematic individuals here on this platform, and whether you love to hate her or hate to love her, you gotta love the consistency. But before we get into all of that, you know I've got to slide in with a quick message from my sponsor. Today's video is proudly sponsored by Juvia's Place. Okay, so today I actually got the chance to play with the brand new Fumi X Juvia's Place collection, which is the Disco Fever collection. In this collection you get a 4-shade palette, which is all like blues and glitters and stuff. And let me tell you about the glitters, honey. I don't know what Juvia's Place have done since the Wahala 1 and the Wahala 2 palette, but their glitter formula has improved significantly. I was able to lay all of these glitters down onto my eyelid without even using a glitter adhesive, and that really says something, because usually with glitters you really need that adhesive, girl, for it to last all day. I highlighted and contoured using the No More Nudes palette from Dramatic Boutique, shameless plug. Snatched the rest of my face with the Juvia's Place setting powder. I absolutely love the way that this look turned out. It's really dreamy, and I'm really loving all of these collaborations that Juvia's Place are coming out with. Part of this collection there is also the Disco Fever glass, which is absolutely stunning. It's a see-through clear glass with some gorgeous little sparkles and reflex in it for a subtle look, and this is the final look. I really like it. So if you'd like to purchase this palette or anything from the Juvia's Place collection at all, go to www.juviasplace.com and do not forget to use code PETTY at checkout. That's PETTY at checkout for 10% off your order, and that's also on sale items. You're welcome. Earlier this evening, Trisha Paytas actually posted a video to her main channel speaking about Jeffree Star and another person by Hair by J, and the video was titled "Why I'm Scared of Jeffree Star and Hair by J." The video was basically Trisha Paytas reacting to Hair by J's Instagram live video that was re-uploaded to YouTube. In this video, Hair by J was extremely derogatory about Trisha Paytas' body. He was fat shaming. He was also talking about her adult acne. He was also talking about her hair, and also talking about the fact that she's poor, or what he would refer to as poor, which is really ironic because you're a hairstylist and she pays you. But anyway, boo. Just some scummy, horrible, nasty, misogynistic, pig-like behavior. This is also accompanied by Trisha Paytas clearly being distressed and crying. If you find this kind of thing triggering, I'd suggest that you skip ahead. But here's a couple of highlights, or lowlights if you will, from the video. Take a look.
We talked about your skin, bitch. But your skin looks like shit till this day, a whole year later, bitch.
Just being mean if you...
For 2 weeks, she said that. Look at this stupid dumb bitch. She's saying, I'm gonna play it again. This stupid, dumb, worse looking ass. Maybe she should go on a diet and get life on her brain, because maybe all that fat is up her brain. All right?
How they feel, because I can't.
Oh my God, I can't. Delusional. Oh my God, I wanted to come up so many times, and because oh my God, I felt so awkward, and you know, they were fat shaming me, and he charged me double, and I couldn't pay, and they were making fun of my skin, and I thought we were friends. I thought we were cool, and I should have talked about it and all that shit. Let me tell you something. You stupid, dumb, warts. Yes, sorry, I was ranting on this bitch. Let me tell you something, you stupid, warts looking ass full of warts. You know what pisses me off? That I actually liked her. I actually got along with her. How much a person was so made her feel uncomfortable, was so negative to her, but afterwards, bitch, don't forget to say, but. I got to fly to Vegas because that person paid for a jet. I slept in a mother room because that person paid for my suite. I went to go see Mariah Carey first row because that person paid for my ticket to go see her. He paid for the car services.
So I'm like watching the full Hair by Day video. I posted something in my vlog channel how I just saw like a clip of this guy. Like, this is Jeffree Star's like wig guy, and also his friend. He took him to Wyoming like just a few days ago. Like they're the type group of people that were being so awful to me on this Vegas trip a year ago. And like watching this is so triggering for so many reasons. Like I'm actually shaking because one, I did have 3 suicide attempts, which made me end up in a mental hospital. And the fact that Jeffree and him and Boom and all those people like talk and mock about this stuff, it's like makes me shake. And it is disgusting. I see the comments like Ryland boasting him up, boasting how great Jeffree is and everything. He's an actual monster. I tried to keep it in for so long, but this is the kind of mean girl behavior. He admits to them talking shit about my skin. And I stayed quiet because there were way more serious issues regarding Jeffree and stuff, and I really didn't want to be that person to be like, you know, he's an awful person or whatever, but they were like awful. No, going aside from the wig stuff, you know, he does show that he said, oh, Jeffree's paying, whatever, like, in the, like, fuck the wig stuff, but the fact that, like, this is the kind of people, and, like, seeing it out there all over again is, like, so triggering, and I know he'll, like, make fun of this, and that I'm a walrus, and that, like, go kill yourself, but it's just, like, insane to me.
So basically, just to break down the story for you, a couple of days ago or even a couple of weeks ago, I can't be arsed finding the video, Trisha Paytas made a mukbang video of which she spoke about having terrible service from somebody who did her hair. That person was Hair by Jay. She didn't mention him by name, she didn't mention the business or anything like that. He just decided to take to his social media and react to it live. And that's the video that you're seeing on his Instagram live that Trisha is reacting to. The whole ordeal between Jeffree Star, Trisha Paytas and Hair by Jay took place almost a year ago when they all took a group trip over to Vegas. Some stuff allegedly happened on this Vegas trip, which meant that actually Trisha left in a private jet alone. And shortly after the Vegas trip took place, Jeffree Star's ex-best friend Tab came out and made a whole 16-minute video talking about the Vegas trip and how Jeffree speaks about his friends and talks to people and treats people.
The next stories will probably be just as bad. So we get back from the club, it's probably around 5 in the morning. And there had been a friend earlier in the night that was in the room that didn't attend the club with us. I'm not going to mention the name. But they had continued to make fun of this person all day, talk about how bad their skin was, body shame them, talk about their weight, talk about their past drug abuse, talk about their recovery. Just the most disgusting, horrible things for him, his crew who does hair and makeup, who works in industry, to say.
A lot of people at that time began to put 2 and 2 together and work out that this must have been Trisha Paytas, who was the only other more notable person who was on that trip. This was somewhat confirmed by Trisha Paytas addressing this in a podcast. This is what Trisha had to say.
But if it's like, hey, that person called you fat or whatever, I had a situation like this recently, actually. It's like, hey, like, you're a good person. I just thought I should let you know, like, you know, when you left, they were talking shit about your weight and your skin and your hair, and like just triggers all around. I was like, oh, why? And it makes me so angry, and it gave me crippling anxiety where I couldn't breathe. And this is the night Shane actually FaceTimed me because I was so overwhelmed, and I never come to him with drama or like problems. This was a situation where I'm just overwhelmed, and it took him, we FaceTime for hours and tears, and he kind of said the same thing. It's like, why did that person even tell you, you know?
What's quite interesting to me listening back to this is that Shane was more concerned about Trisha Paytas being told this when she was vulnerable rather than the actual situation at hand, which was a bunch of people shit talking her. She went on this Vegas trip back on Valentine's Day with everybody else, and they treated her like absolute crap.
Oh, hi.
Hi, Valentine.
Hi, Valentine. Mwah. My best Valentine ever. Cheers. Boom. Cheers. Happy Valentine's
baby.
Day. Woo! Jay.
Cheers.
Cheers. This is the best. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Anyway, besides the original video that Trisha Paytas made, she also made a series of TikToks basically showing that she was distressed and scared and worried for her safety, and also a conversation that happened between herself and her security that she's hired, who have basically confirmed to her that they have seen Hair by Jay taking photographs of Trisha Paytas' car. Now, I don't know how much truth there is to that, but it sounds scary.
Listen, but do you not know that I'm crazy, bitch? Why would you with the wrong one? You could have messed with the makeup artist. He's nice compared to me. Bitch, I will destroy you, bitch. By the time I'm done with you, you're gonna look anorexic. Well, I can't call her on my phone because this is like what? No, I can't because they how I'm gonna get a phone. Alright, you guys.
Okay, you guys, this is Hair by Jay. It's Jeffree Star's wig person. There's like a huge 30-minute video, but this video is very threatening, so I told my security guard outside, and that was his response. And then he said he thought he was one of them, and that he was in a black Dodge sport car outside my house. I'm honestly just so scared. I'm just really scared because he used to brag all the time that he F people up and that he was gonna F me up, and I'm just scared.
It's just crazy to me that this has brought up so much drama from back in February 2020, when in reality it was just Trisha Paytas talking about a bad experience that she had with a hairstylist. It never needed to get that deep. And as far as I'm concerned, the hairstylist had absolutely no room to talk about anybody else's looks or anybody else's body or anybody else's aesthetic when he has had his non-existent edges snatched all the way back to the point that Home Slice can't even blink. Let's talk priorities. Choices. I'm just saying, if you're going to come for somebody's look, you better make sure that you are a 10. And a 10 he is not. So Jeffree Star did eventually respond to Trisha on Twitter, and they had a little bit of a back and forth. Here are some of the tweets up on the screen for you now. But for me, honestly, I'm just interested to find out what's going to happen next. Is Shane Dawson and Rylan Adams going to stick up for their friend the same way that Trisha Paytas has so valiantly stuck up for them? Or are they going to sit down and be quiet as their friend gets cancelled? When we know damn well, when it was time for Shane Dawson's Judgment Day, Trisha Paytas stood by his side. I'm interested to find out how they're going to react to this whole entire situation. Also, on the flip side, how's Jeffree Star going to react? Jeffree Star has basically said that he does not endorse anything that his hairstylist has said. Do we think that he's going to fire his hairstylist in order to keep the status quo on social media? Or do you think it is going to be a situation where he's going to keep him around because he loves to be able to bitch and kiki? Also, will Trisha Paytas ever return Jeffree Star's telephone call? Will she ever try and make amends with him? Because I feel like the only way that this situation will die down is if Trisha Paytas or Jeffree take that first step in order to make amends with each other, which I think that honestly Trisha and him would both be open to, because at the end of the day these friendships are fake and this is social media. Anyway, those are my questions. Tell me what it is that you guys think in the comment section down below. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you like it, if you don't, I don't give a shit anyway. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification with the bell so that you guys never miss a notification from the Petty Paige channel. Also, if you'd like to support me and my channel and my growth as an individual, a mom, a boss and everything, please do not forget to go over to www.dramaticboutique.com where I be selling my makeup wares. So you can switch from Jeffree Star to Petty Paige. I bet you didn't know you could do that. Well, you do now. Anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys have an amazing day or evening, whatever the F it is that you're doing. And until next time, you badass bitches, it's been Paige.
Most of these bitches is petty.